groove in the back. So this one broke here. This is one of those nuts that get pushed over there, like this one. You know, they are just slid on, and yeah, so that one broke. That's why it doesn't come out. It's a problem. So we need to cut this out, replace the bolt and that nut there. So I have my trusted evacuator here, where I suck out the fluid out of the transmission already. That much, then I don't have all that in the pan when I take the pan off, right? So how you do this is you open up here the plug there, and so when you open this up, quarter turn left and pull out, you have the big hole. They have to be very, very clean, and they're super clean and careful, okay? And then suck out as much as you can, and then we have less of a mess down there underneath the car. And that is our next step then. So we have the shield off here, and then we put a oil pan underneath when we take the pan off. So now I sprayed so much oil on there. It's kind of annoying. But this one has to come loose. There's like a shield over it, so that has to come loose. There. Don't forget to put that on later. And then we have 6 of the smaller ones. Over here is working good, huh? As you can see, there's more oil coming here. Don't want this all over my hands. There it is. Oh. It's the metal thing at the end that is causing this. So I hope there is no oil on the lens now, but so there's the old oil pan now, cleaned. The magnet is cleared of any metal shavings. It's a little bit shifting in there. So the thing is in here, ready to collect more metal shavings. And then we go to the next step. So here we have a brand new oil filter. That's how this thing looks like. It's super flat. It sits here on the bottom of the pan like this, right? So it sucks on really on the bottom of it, filters, and then it goes in the pump. So make sure nothing falls in here. Make sure you lubricate the ring here, the O-ring. Okay. And yeah, that's gonna be going in there. We have to take the old one out now. So let's get that out. There's a little more oil coming. See, the filter has oil in it. So there is a hole in there where this thing fits in. Okay. So I'm going to go put some oil in here. Oh. There goes oil around it. And then it goes in the hole here carefully. You know. And there is, you heard it click. The little tap goes in there, right? So now it's perfect. Don't bend it or anything. We need to wipe off here all the way around with a towel. This dry here. Even though it doesn't matter so much if it's dry or not. Most important is that there's no dirt in there. So, that looks super clean. Yeah, I have the wrong ones here, right? So the ones from here go in here. Here like this. Oh. Yeah, don't forget the heat. Oh, so now we are ready to put in the ATF plus 4 oil for this one, and it is filled in through the dipstick. So we removed this dealership only use plug, and then the dipstick is open there. See, and I can put my little thing in here. And this funnel here has a holder for one side, a holder. It has a valve down here where you can turn the flow on and off, and you can measure how much you put in there. So, and this thing is almost full. This is 1 liter. 4 came out, so we put 4 back in. We just have to do it slow, right? That's just how it is. I hope this is gonna work. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try to put 1 quart in here. That's 1 quart. Oh, it's 900 milliliters. So, and then I open underneath here. How does it open? This way. So now it's running in there slowly. I have a leaf falling in there. So GoPro loves that when there's a lot of light. We have the plug removed. Now we're going in there to check how much oil we have in there with our dipstick. Dipstick here, super clean, goes in there all the way until it hits the bottom of the pan. You can feel it and it doesn't go anywhere. When you pull it out and then you read it. 65 in this case, yeah. So in this case it's 65. I don't know if you can read this here. It's hard to see. Almost 70. Between 65 and 70. For that you have to have the door closed. And you have to have this thing in gear. It has 170 degrees. And between 65 and 70 is the level. What is perfect, if we take a quick look at the graph. So let's take a quick look. I'm sorry, I need to put this back here like this. So I want you guys to see good. So 65, and then we look here at the graph. We go from the left to the 65 millimeters we measured, and let's put the plug back in. It's in all the way. All nice and clean. So we see the oil level is perfect. And this is just a dealer dipstick you can buy on Amazon. It just has a metric measuring on the table and what the fluid level is in millimeters. So it measures between the bottom and it hits the pan. And then you can see here how much level there is. So 65 millimeters for the temperature of 170 degrees Fahrenheit. So we have a little more work to do. We have to get this motor protection thing back under there. That's meant to keep the oil pan protected from rocks hitting it, right? You don't want any rocks to hit it. So I have to drive up there again. I hope that works well. I don't know. So this is where the thing came off, right? So we basically put one of those on here from the store. From the Ace store, right? Put one, oh, if we wouldn't lose it. Put one on here. Come on. It has to go in the hole though. I'm losing my... there. It's in the hole. Losing my glove on this. Okay, so two there. Now it's easy to put this back in. It goes in a way where it goes in like this, and then you can put those two screws back in here lower. And then of course you have the ones back there. No, it would be good if I would have any in my pocket now. Jesus. I have one in my hand. Here. I don't know. Here's a hole. There. So that cover is back on. We can see it back on. The transmission is dry. That's something. And for that, the change is done. That was not that difficult.